Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to another show. I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful 16th November 2024. It is a beautiful day outside, as you can tell. One of the first nice days that's not too cold to go outside. So we're gonna be reading that beautiful book in front of me. But before that, we have to do a review of episode 1 and 2 of the season 1 of Assassination Classroom. Assassination Classroom, once again, it's a manga about a classroom of students that are trying to kill the teacher. Kind of crazy but kind of cool. So the teacher is a alien or some sort of alien, and he's saying, I'm going to destroy the earth, but I want to teach this class. We don't know what it is. And yeah, my I'm going to be honest, episode 1 and 2 are really good, but I have this reticence, and it's such a almost childish manga. It doesn't make any sense. Like, oh, he wants to destroy the earth, but he wants to teach this classroom. Oh, he's actually nice to the teacher, to the student, but he's a monster. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but you know what? Let's put this aside. Let's just focus on the content that's in front of us. Let's just enjoy it for what it is, or not enjoy it for what it is. Let's give it a chance, a proper chance, not as all the plot is fucked up, right? I think it's just important. I think that's what a mistake of me not liking it the first time happened. So episode 1 is super simple. We learn what he did. He destroyed the moon. We learn what he is. He is kind of like this creature that is a monster. We learn the goal, how the students do have 1 year to kill him. And if they kill him, there's a huge amount of cash. Now, one of the big motivation for these kids, they're all like, not necessarily delinquent, but they're all part of a class who is pariah. There's a culture where the manga, I don't know if it's Japanese. I'm gonna say, I don't know what it is. Nor do I want to assume. But the culture of a lot of Asian culture, you don't have good grades. You're kind of like a pariah, kind of like a bandit. They're very serious about their studies. Very serious about being a good student, you know. And I think that's important. I think that's really important. And because they have bad grades, they're kind of shunned. They don't have this opportunity for a job and things like that. So when they're offered enough money to last a lifetime, of course they're motivated. But it's also, and it's kind of funny because most kids are more interested about the money than the world. But I guess that's how it is. They need somebody to do flamingo their ass. One Piece reference. The first episode is actually quite simple. It is the mentality of certain students. It is the kindness of the teacher that is shown. It is also it's the most interesting thing. It's really childish. It's really I don't know. It feels really childish. The most interesting thing is the scheme of color. There's actually a really nice scheme of color when it's a dark moment. It's the color are more dark. When it's a pleasant moment, the colors are more. There's a lot of more vibrant color, you know. So the visual aspect of it is really well drawn, and a lot of the visual aspect of it is depicting the emotion that you're supposed to feel, or is an inducing of emotion, which is actually pretty cool. And I saw that in an anime. And also, what is kind of cool is the creature, the professor. When he's feeling certain emotion, his face changes color, which could be a reason or a signal of, hey, this is why we're using different color scheme. We got a lot of characters. There's a whole class, so of course we didn't check out every single one of the students. But one thing is for certain, the teacher really cares about his student. He's a nice guy. Episode number 2, that's what we see. He's going after this one guy who has this aspiration to become a baseball player, and he really helps him out. And it's kind of crazy because the second episode is all about this guy's actually a nice guy. He's actually a good teacher. He actually cares about us. We have to kill him, but he's actually a good. It's nice because those kids, right? Those kids, and right away, if you can conduct a conclusion like that after 2 episodes, it is beautiful. That teacher is a monster. Those kids are pariah. They're both rejection from society. They're both rejected from society. So they have this in common, and although it's weird, it is something that binds them together, right? What is also cool is there's students that are really it's kind of a fun part. And again, they're kids. They're possibly early teenager, and it's really cool because some of those, like, okay, yeah, you know what, we're gonna try to kill him, but he's here to teach us. Some of the other kids, they don't give a fuck. Like, oh, we're gonna kill him no matter what. So there's actually a good after episode number 2, gotta say, Attack on Titan, sorry. Assassination Classroom is actually a pretty good anime. It's not the most serious thing. It's not the most suspense thing. It's a far cry from Attack on Titan, but one of the most lively anime. And I think this is something we need to. Not every single anime should be about a hero and a monster and a quest for growth and heroism. Sometimes it's just about a bunch of people having fun, you know? And I think we miss that point. I think we miss that and saying, oh, everything needs to be this way. The manga, the anime market is oversaturated. How many season one of different anime are you able to see? 100 every single year. How many of those make it to season 2? Not a lot. They all follow the same thing, the same recipe. And Assassination Classroom follows a different recipe, and I think for that it's worth watching. That's pretty much my review. Love you guys, take it easy.